Step 1. Be born Lupin the Third. Now you can't say I clickbaited you. What's going on, guys? Aquanaut13 here, aka Aquanaut X. Welcome to this channel's inaugural video. Today we're looking at an entry from one of my top 3 anime, manga, franchise things of all time. Lupin the Third, Bye Bye Lady Liberty. These are the other two, by the way. So yeah, you can probably guess the plot. I mean, Lupin's a thief, it's called Bye Bye Lady Liberty. But you never know, movies could have a really cool title, then go out of their way to make it not fun. Say you got a movie called Marvel versus DC versus Shonen Jump. It'd probably be about 3 guys with stocks in each company competing against each other. Wait, that actually sounds pretty cool. But you know that's not what you wanted. Anyway, this movie is not that. So police computers have become so advanced that they can predict Lupin's every move. So he retires for 5 minutes and has to resort to crime again to pay off his credit card debt, because that's, which leads to him stealing Lady Liberty herself. And now the Illuminati are after him. So the plot is good, although it would have been hilarious if Lupin stole it because he was just that thirsty. Also, this was the first TV special, so I like that they went all out in terms of concept. Great way to kick off an awesome tradition. Lupin was cool in this movie. On a scale of manga to Cagliostro, he leans more towards Cagliostro. He has those cool moments where the theme song kicks in, he even whistles it at one point. I also like that he feels much more focused and competent. Sometimes Lupin is portrayed as a simp who's insanely good at improvising, and other times, yeah, he's girl crazy, but he knows when the girls are full of it, and for the most part, he has the situation under control. I prefer the latter. That's why part 1 is goated. And then it's Yasuho Yamada, so W. As usual, Jigen was the best character, and he was a bro instead of a tsundere. None of this, oh, we're only business partners, nothing more stuff. Come on, bro, you know the vibes by now. Okay, so Goemon kinda ticked me off. You know the anime trope where they do the kabuki thing? Doom, 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 doom. Yo! Well, they do the doom, doom thing 3 times. The second time might have been the train, but not the yo. Now, I'm not Japanese, I'm just a weeb. For all I know, the yo was an American invention, but it just feels cursed. But seriously, he's hype as usual and pulls a waifu for a second. No, Goyama, transcend it! Inspector Zenigata, more like Inspector Zappelli. Zenigata was great, he was just... Zenigata was Zenigata. Nothing too crazy. He wasn't a crooked cop. I'm glad the take of Zenigata being a crooked cop exists, but I don't prefer it. Although in the dub, he called Lupin's Zenigata costume ugly. You good, bro? Somebody check on him. This is one of the best Fujiko designs. Really, just the women in general have this sort of elegance to them. I don't know, something about the line art in the hair and the eyes just makes them look really expensive. Her red leotard outfit was cool too. And now TMS needs to give us a green, pink, blue, and British leotard series. I want to see more parkour for no reason. But yo, why couldn't she just rob Tiffany's directly? The Illuminati were good antagonists. I mean, they're technically called the Three Masons, but yeah, Illuminati. Three Masons sounds like a sitcom the Illuminati would make just to flex. Their minions somewhat resemble Cagliostro ninjas. It captured the dark mystic vibe you'd expect from the Illuminati. Also, their leader fights with bad breath. See, this is why Lupin is top 3. Now for the side characters. Michael was a little obnoxious at first, but his journey to find his mother was done really well, and had a bittersweet ending that I really enjoyed. He's also really good with computers, sort of an Ami before Ami. Meanwhile, there's Isabel, who everybody simps for. She's got some secrets, some twists and turns with her character, and gets a glow up later. Okay, girl, I see you. Then there's Judy, who Lupin temporarily settles down with. But they oddly never show her face. Jigen has this reaction, is she fine, or is she really scary looking? I don't know, it's obscured in shadow. I don't know, maybe it's a weird inside joke. Rooster's dope too, he's a real one. The animation is clean too. Again, the women are very elegant. I like the detail on the tech in this movie, and the statue itself. Lupin's design is more on the goofy side, I personally prefer when he looks like a Thad, but one of the reasons I love this series so much is the variety of art styles and tones. The action is your standard Lupin craziness, not the most iconic, well, other than stealing the Statue of Liberty, but very solid. There's a slice of the movie that's creepy and kind of hot at the same time, you'll know when you see it, alright, you'll know when you see it. Also, the opening sequence is a lot of fun as usual, but before the music hits, I really love this water shot when Pops dives in, after Lupin, then Lupin looks over, and you see his reflection, but the camera doesn't move. I thought that was really cool. As for the music, it's Yuji Ono, so of course it's Cash. I love how the background singers say, he's so groovy, right when he's looking like a wimp, when he's running away. See, that's relationship goals, y'all. Y'all get y'all somebody like that. So the theme is very similar to part 5, exploring if the hero is obsolete. Many heroes have been confronted with this idea either by an author or the passage of time itself. It's funny how computers and tech are more advanced in this 1989 movie than in part 5. I get why far future predictions are rarely correct, and there was no way writers from 1989 could predict the current social media landscape, but it's fascinating, you know? The theme of whether or not the hero is outdated isn't the comfiest theme to explore. It always gives me in a very existential headspace. Some heroes might not be able to withstand a test of time, but unless we have a really metaphysical paradigm shift, I don't think the art of theft is going away anytime soon. Is it really stealing though? I mean, he's half French. They should be allowed to borrow it sometimes.